Hi, today I'm going to show you how to import SVG files from My Digital Studio into the Silhouette Studio Designer Edition so that you can cut them with the Silhouette eCutter. First we're going to look in MDS. I'm going to use the Feathered Woodcuts download, which included both woodcuts images and the punches, which are SVG files. So I've gone to punches and opened up my Feathered Woodcuts, and then I'm going to pick a couple of feathers. Today I'm going to pick the number 8 feather and the number 7 feather. So now we're going to go to Silhouette Studio Designer Edition. We're going to go to File, Import to My Library, and then I'm on a PC, so I'm going to navigate to the C drive, Program Files .8/86, My Digital Studio, Components, Punches, Extras, Feathered Woodcuts, and then the program defaults to looking for studio files, so you need to change this to .svg, and then we'll be able to find the feathered, or the file that we're looking for. So we're going to select the Feathered Woodcuts 8 and click OK. And then I usually just type in a couple of key of words. I list the artist is Stampin Up, and then this is just a regular cut file. So we're going to select all those things and hit OK. Now, even though it doesn't show up on your project, it did add it to your library, and by default it first puts it into the My Own Designs folder under My Library. And what I did is created a Stampin Up folder. I think you can just right click under here and choose New Folder, and then I can drag this over and move it to the Stampin Up folder. So you can see I've already done that with a few other of the feathers and some of the states and other designs from My Digital Studio. So now all we have to do is double click on our feather and it will show up in our project. A couple of things to note: when you click on it to highlight it, it will tell you the size of the file or the image. So this is 3.925 inches tall, so if you need to adjust it up or down to match your project, you can do that. And then in order to cut this file, what you need to do is have the feather or the image highlighted, go up to this button, open the Cut Style window, and then you're going to click on Cut Edge. And then sometimes for these files you also have to right click and choose Ungroup, and then you can see by what's outlined in red where it's going to cut. So then what we would do is just come back to, well, we could add a few more too. Let's add one more feather, and we'll highlight this and also change it to Cut Edge, and then right click and choose Ungroup, and then we'll go back to our cut settings. Now I have the original Silhouette, so mine does not cut 12 by 12. It cuts up to 8.5 by 11 by 12. So right now I just have it sized for a letter size project, which is perfect for the Stampin' Up! Cardstock. And then I use you can change the settings. So I use cardstock plain, a speed of 3, a thickness of 33, and because I have the original Silhouette, I have to use the pink blade for this thickness. So then I would just go back to cut, and then my images would begin to cut. And I'll spare you the noise of how loud my Silhouette is. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video.